You ever get phone calls about people open carrying in the city? I say, y'all ever get phone calls about people open carrying in the city?
No.
No.
No, because the homeowners.
Huh?
They ain't got to worry about us. It's the homeowners that are shooting. They putting all that crap in Kennedale, but it goes a little different out here. I mean, you got laws, but at the same time, we don't know what your intentions are.
True.
But, yeah, I mean, but if they legal, they doing it in the right manner, then, I mean, we can't touch them. They already know that. But the problem is, we got a lot of citizens out here that don't care. They're just straight up shooters. And so while they trying to stand their ground and want to go what's legally right, it's not us that they have to worry about, not out here. And that's the problem. See, people got to consider where they at. Because out here, normally, the person got them people walking around with a gun, they intend to shoot somebody.
Not necessarily.
Out here, that's what I'm saying. You got to consider where you at.
I live here.
Yeah, I used to live out here too. I've been out here 13 years. I know it. I go to the calls, I work the crime scenes, I pick up bodies, it's just not on the news. You know, so the thing is, you get the yahoos that do that and want to stand by whatever liberal right. The thing is, at the end of the day, if somebody shoots you, all that you're trying to stand up for, you just laying there dead or paralyzed. So you got to look at it, is it really worth it just to prove a point? And that's what a lot of people got to understand, I mean, everybody got their whatever they're going through. And I've been hearing they've been doing that in Kennedale a lot. But
yeah, do it a lot in all.
But see, the thing, people you got to look at this too. Look at all these people that's going into the malls and the schools and shooting people. But then they're not considering that, okay, those same people, if we would have just let those people go just because they're trying to prove a point, and they walk into a mall and shoot up and kill all these people, they're not thinking about that. If you're really a good guy, you wouldn't even cause that kind of commotion. To me, you're not really, it's too many what ifs in that situation.
You don't think that an armed citizen deters crime?
No, the criminals don't give a care. This is what you gotta look at. The criminals don't care what you got. They don't care the police got guns. They don't care about other citizens carrying guns. The criminals, the only people who are, for instance, I'm all for the concealed handgun, but open carrying, walk around with rifles. No, I think that's, you got a legal right, but I think it's stupid because now you don't know who's the good guy, you don't know who's the bad guy. And if you want to have the certain securities to be able to, for your kids to walk outside and play and this and that, I mean, so we can just let people walk around with rifles and stuff like that, which we legally can't do anything if they coding in a certain way, whatever, put on them. But the thing is, do you want to take that chance of everybody walking around like that? But then let's say the person said, okay, I got my amendments and all this and that, but then they walk in here and kill all of us in here because the police can't touch it. Right. So you got to understand that it's more than one side to that.
So are you against open carry altogether, or just unchecked open carry?
No, I'm not against anything. The problem is, if you are one of the people that's doing that, I can tell you, you got to understand that if you try to stand up for your rights, what about all these other people? Like I say, other people, you don't even have to be kids. You want people to feel secure. You think somebody feels secure when you walk around with a rifle? Okay, well, you say, I don't care if they do.
I'm not talking about necessarily a rifle. I ain't big on carrying my rifle around. I do every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I'm actually not big on carrying my rifle.
No.
Because I do agree, the rifle can cause alarm.
No.
I do carry a black powder pistol, which I keep strapped to my hip. Not today, because I'm coming from work, and my company's one of those companies that won't let you.
Yeah, but okay. Now with that, now you carry the rifle all day long, but the handgun, if you don't have, you gotta have a concealed handgun license. Tell me something I don't know.
$18.99 black powder revolver. Hang on. $18.99 black powder revolver. Completely legal for me to carry. I bet you've never got a phone call on me carrying my pistol.
I never did.
I've carried it in here. Whataburger, O'Reilly's, You know the state tire down on Mansfield Highway?
Yeah.
In there, most owners don't care.
Yeah.
Most people don't care. I get looks from some customers. First time I open carried it in a Whataburger over there, I got some interesting looks.
No. Let me ask you this. Where in the state law, if it's a handgun, right? What you talking about?
Not considered a weapon
Why?
because it's free $18.99. It's not considered a firearm. It is the exemption to the rule. Even though it's a pistol, it still fires a projectile. It's still not a firearm, and that's by state.
So let me ask you this: why you do that? Just because you can?
Pretty much. Why can't I carry?
No,
like,
that's
well, like lots of people, they
I
carry
can tell-
Glocks. I don't carry them.
What's funny is when you walked in here, I could read you. I'm that good. I already
Well,
knew.
I mean, it does. They come to take it on the
No,
show.
I didn't even pay attention to the shirt. I could read you. I'm good at reading, but I already knew it. But I mean, now I'm all about people having the right to believe. I'm one of the ones about being able to protect yourself. I can't stand these punks out here that, like I said, the criminals gonna do what they do regardless.
Exactly.
Of the law says.
They gonna do no matter what.
The only people who gonna be at a disadvantage are the law-abiding citizens if the law prohibits them from protecting themselves. So,
You don't think that's where we're headed?
well, yeah, man, like I'm saying, it's unique. I mean, this depends on the angles you look at.
Where'd you grow up at?
Pretty much right here.
Where'd you go to school?
Everett.
Oh, you went to Everman? I graduated from Wyatt.
You probably legally carried the gun for a little bit, didn't you? I give you that.
I've always been legal when I carry. Never carried illegal. Never let my weapon show, just like the CHL says. So, and I'm not one of them people, if they legalized it, I would necessarily carry on my hip. Because I don't want the criminal to come through the door, see me and say, all right, I got to kill that guy first. And then I could probably get the rest of these people.
Yeah.
I'd rather be the guy who's sitting there saying, all right, you're probably not going to shoot me first, he'll probably shoot him over there first. And then maybe I can get the guy before he comes over this way. You know, I'd rather it be something like that. Actually, I hope that never actually comes to term, you know. You always hope you never have to pull a gun on anybody.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, most officers I've talked to never had to pull their gun on people, or at least never had to fire their weapon on someone. True, but not in like a life-death situation. Well, I'm not saying you don't do it at all. I'm just saying it's not something you do
Almost every day out here.
every single day.
Almost.
Really? Somebody pull a gun on you where you actually...
Well, I've been in the city before. Yeah. That depends on where you're from.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, you know, going through school and everything, I'm sure the same way that Everman, my brother graduated from Everman in 96. So,
What was your name?
Roy Hall,
Oh my goodness.
that's my brother.
How old are you?
I'm 30 now.
Roy, yeah.
Yep.
Wait a minute, what? You trying to stop you big?
Oh yeah, he's about the same size as me. He got about an inch on
You
him.
wore cowboy boots? Yeah, how you doing?
He's doing good.
Okay.
He's doing real good. But I'm sure the same way at Everman.
He wore a cowboy hat too, didn't he?
Yeah. They used to call him Cowboy Roy.
Yeah.
Well, they still do, but
Yeah.
like graduating from Wyatt.
Yeah, you actually look like you just look a little smaller.
Yeah, I used to be bigger. I used to be 325. I'm down to 245. Well, actually, 246. But yeah, it's, you know, I'm on both sides of the thing. I don't really like carrying my rifle around because I don't think it makes me a target. But I think it's more of, it gets more attention than what I actually want on the subject.
Yeah.
You know, I would rather them. And you know why that law actually came into play. And you're probably going to laugh when I tell you. Actually, you may not laugh. You know that the law that says that you can't carry a pistol open in Texas actually came about back in the slave days. The reason why they made it that way, because remember, way back when, you can carry yours open anywhere you go. That was the way. back in the West, that was the way. The reason why it actually came, and you can look this up, I'm not feeding you a lie. They actually did that law so that when the slaves got freed, so that a free black slave couldn't carry a firearm. You can look that up. It's a racist law, and that's exactly why it went into play. Lots of people don't do the research on it. They're like, oh yeah, I just want to get out there. I'm going to carry my gun and just scare people. That's not what it's about. It's, people talk about all kinds of racist things going on. They don't look at legislative actually wrote that into law, that it's racist. And you can do the research on it.
No, I believe that.
Yeah.
Other laws like that,
And it sounds stupid, right? If a white man can do it, why couldn't a black man? But to keep a black man from doing that, they rewrote the law so that nobody could do it. It's the only way you can make things equal when still being, you're still two-sided, even though you made things equal. And it doesn't make any sense.
No, I believe that.
But we do. You got some nuts out there that all they want to do is cause alarm to people.
Yeah, man, I tell you. Like a lot of those guys I heard about the Kennedale and stuff, but I tell you, a lot of them, they come walking through here like this and tell you, the citizens, and we almost got a guy, literally a citizen, who about to bust his head open yesterday. Luckily, he showed up because he was getting ready to. So that's why I say, people are truly trying to, if it's dealing with rights, of amendments and stuff like that. There's certain ways you do stuff. You do it in a certain manner, which everybody got different opinions on things.
Oh yeah.
But when it comes down to it, if you want to you don't want to get hurt. Like I said, it's really not. Yes, you have to worry about one of us. It depends on the experience and what's going on at that particular time. You never know. It's called, go out in certain areas, you can look like the person.
Oh yeah.
So things happen. To me, put yourself in that situation, it ain't gonna be worth it. Now, like I say, there are different ways you can do that and get just as much or more attention to the cause. But just doing it, it's kind of, you gotta think about it. You got family, you got kids, you got wife, mama, whatever. You gotta worry about them having to bury you just because so you gotta look at it. Is it worth me doing it just to try to prove the point? Because you gotta look at the manner and how you doing it. But like I said, everybody got their own opinion. Some people say, yes, we need to do that. I mean, if the law allows you to do that, you got a legal right to do it. Just gotta be careful about it.
Yeah. And see, like my black powder that I carry, suckers that long, I kid you not. When I hang it on my hip, it just about touches my knee. It's a big brown sheet or holster.
Is it something like a 22?
No, it's 44 caliber.
Oh, really?
It's funny, you talk to young people and they're like, man, is that a Magnum?